Thank you for joining me on the journey. This is Completed Christianity, so welcome back. Another episode of Being Complete, and today is our validation of the law commentary. It's Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom all. And so today we are going to get back into the book of Romans. And in the book of Romans here today, we are going to be discussing rebellion. Rebellion against the Father. Rebellion against Yah. Rebellion against Yah's ways. And so this particular is going to be, again, continuing here in Romans chapter 1. So in Romans chapter 1, we last time went through, I believe, 16, 17. And so I'll read these two again. For I'm not ashamed of the good news of Messiah, for it is the power of the mighty one for deliverance to everyone who believes, to the Yahudi, Jew first, and also to the Greek. For in it being the good news of Messiah, for in the good news of Messiah, the righteousness of the mighty one is revealed from belief to belief, or faith from faith to faith. So from faith to faith, it's saying that the righteousness of the mighty one is revealed, as it is written, but the righteous shall live by faith. So he's saying that tying this together, that the righteous is revealed from faith to faith, from belief to belief. So from one time you believed Yah to the next, from that time to the next, like a stair step, up, 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 up. Each step, each level, that the righteousness of the mighty one is revealed through your belief as you believe in him, and things come to pass. You get more and more strong and solid in your belief. For the wrath of the mighty one is revealed from heaven against all wickedness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth and unrighteousness. So up here, he talks about the righteous in 16 and 17. And so now, for the wrath of the mighty one is revealed from heaven against all wickedness and unrighteousness of men. So now it moves on from the righteous to the unrighteous. And so they are those who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. So committing unrighteousness is suppressing the truth, which is righteousness, which the word, the scripture, defines the truth as the law. So law, righteousness, truth, all the same thing. So it's Psalm 119, 142. For your righteousness is everlasting righteousness, and your law is truth. Because that which is known of the mighty one is manifest among them. For the mighty one is manifested it to them. So this kind of gets tied up in the next verse, but this unrighteousness and wickedness of men, they suppress the truth, and so they suppress the truth, although the mighty one is manifest among them, and is manifested to them, being his righteousness is manifested to them. For since the creation of the world, his invisible qualities have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, both his everlasting power and mightiness, for them to be without excuse. So the unrighteous, it says, they're without excuse. You know, people that say, oh, there is no creator, there is no mighty one. It says they're without excuse because his invisible qualities have been clearly seen. So We have a creation. We have a creator. Um, and on my channel in the playlist, there's other videos other people have done about whether Yah exists or not. So if that's the place you have, or somebody is in that place, send them to those playlists that I have on this channel. So they're without excuse, because although they knew the Mighty One, they did not esteem him as the Mighty One, nor give thanks, but became vain in their reasonings, became puffed up, emptied out in their reasonings. And their undiscerning heart was darkened. So those that commit unrighteousness, that are the unrighteous, that are against the ways of the Father, these people, they have an undiscerning heart. And because of their unrighteousness, that undiscerning heart is darkened even further. Claiming to be wise, they became fools and changed the esteem of the incorruptible Mighty One into the likeness of an image of corruptible man and birds and four-footed beasts and of reptiles. So this verse here is directly taken from Deuteronomy here, Deuteronomy 4, 15, I believe is where we start here, 4:15. And I talked about this in my Faulty Foundation series, I believe video 4 of the Faulty Foundation series, and in the Sun Worship series we talked about this a little bit too. So if you want more on this, then go back to those. So diligently guard yourselves, for you saw no form when Yahweh spoke to you at Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest you should do corruptly, and shall make for yourselves a carved image of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that's on the earth, nor the likeness of any winged bird that flies in the heaven, the likeness of any creature that creeps on the ground, or the likeness of any fish that is in the water under the earth. So this back here in Romans, this is directly reflecting back to that. And change the esteem of the incorruptible Mighty One into the likeness of the image of corruptible man, of birds, of four-footed beasts, and reptiles. So, people that don't want to retain the knowledge of the Father, the knowledge of Yah in their minds, they end up turning to other things, because Yah's made it to where we have this thing inside of us that we need. We have this void to lift something up higher than ourselves, and people do that with idols, idolatry, and even with learning and knowledge. People lift those things up higher than ourselves. That the knowledge, the science, is the thing that is the thing that we're lifting up. That's greater than us. That it's that. Therefore, the Mighty One gave them up to the uncleanness in the lust of their hearts, to disrespect their bodies among themselves, who changed the truth of the Mighty One into falsehood, and worshipped and served what was created rather than the Creator, who is favored forever. Amen. Because of this, the Mighty One gave them over to degrading passions. So these passions, they're a stair step down. So the things that you desired, that they desire, it's a stair step down. And it says, for even their women exchange natural relations for what is against nature, and likewise men also, having left the natural relations with a woman, burned in their lust for one another, men with men, committing indecency, and receiving back the reward which was due their straying. So, in this, because they because they didn't retain the knowledge of the Creator, you have these degrading passions that go, and the end result of this, when you've gone about as far away as you can go, then you exchange what it says natural relations, and that it's women with women, men with men committing indecency. And so this right here is, a reference back to the Torah again, right here in Leviticus. And do not lie with a male as with a woman, it's an abomination. And also, and a man who lies with a male as he lies with a woman, both of them have done an abomination. So these are direct references back to the Torah. Paul's keeping the Torah in mind, keeping the Torah in play. He's not straying from it at all. He's bringing it right back center stage. And even as they did not think it worthwhile to possess the knowledge of the Mighty One gave them over to a worthless mind to do what is improper, or gave them over to a debased mind to do what is improper, having been filled with all unrighteousness. So again, this is rebellion against Yah. It's not just people who are men with men or women with women. It's not just that. That's just like basically as far away as you can get. And that all these other things can lead that direction. And so, having been filled with all unrighteousness, whoring, wickedness, greed, evil, filled with envy, murder, fighting, deceit, evil habits, people who are whisperers, slanderers, haters of the Mighty One, insolent, proud, boasters, devisers of evils, disobedient to parents, without discernment, covenant breakers, unloving, unforgiving, ruthless, who though they know the righteousness of the Mighty One, that those who practice such deserve death, not only do the same, but also approve those who practice them. So this list of things, if you're habitually doing any of these things, then you got a problem. You got a heart issue, and you need to seek for repentance and turn from those things and turn to Yah's ways. And then you'll begin to walk in a life that's pleasing to Him. But these things aren't gonna be pleasing to Him. You're not gonna habitually live as being habitually proud of yourself, proud of who you are, proud of what you do in your life. You're not gonna live in that state and please the Father. Deceit. You're not gonna continually be deceitful and it please the Father. And so these are things that, they can, especially deceit, that can manifest in a lot of different ways and be, as it says, it itself quite deceitful. So though they knew the righteousness of Elohim, those who practice such deserve death. So these people, they didn't want to go that way, but they know the word. They know that the word says that those who practice all these things, all this list of stuff, and men with men, women with women, they know what the word says about that. They know, and the word is what the Mighty One says. The word is the Messiah. That those who practice such deserve death, not only do the same, but approve of those who practice them. And so, even if you don't do the same, but you approve of those who practice them, you're on real thin ice. And there's a lot of people like that today. They can have family members that are caught up in certain lifestyles, and that they approve of those family members. And that's enabling those people to continue, as it says, continue in their straying. But, however, we, as Yah's people, we are to not be in rebellion to his ways. We are to not seek to go against him, because rebellion is also the sin of witchcraft. Psalm 89:34, my covenant I will not break, nor alter the word that has gone out of my lips. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. Comments of opposition are welcome. Just don't say anything dumb like we're not under the law. We're under grace, because you've been taught to use that verse outside of the bounds of its intended context. Subscribe now. Smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you get notifications of all future videos.